Hello everyone, this is Mae Ann and welcome to my vlog 2. And now we're going to tackle about the teaching with technology. The technology has changed the world of teaching and learning. How we use makes the difference. Before we proceed to our main topic, we need to know what is technology. Technology, it is the study and transformation of techniques, tools, and machines created by humans. Why use technology? We use technology for interactivity, content delivery or revision, managing learning and resources, collaboration, sense of cohort, variety of teaching and learning preferences, and lastly for formative and summative assessment. How does technology helps? Technology helps allow students more control of their own learning, allows lecturers to guide more and teach less, allows students to build up knowledge and become part of the teaching process, can provide some really engaging learning experiences, and teachers can provide scaffolding and safety net. At trust, students can be identified more quickly. And lastly, technology helps collaborating can be very well supported. Now let's proceed to the best practices in higher education in teaching with technology. There are 4 best practices in higher education. Number 1, good practice encourages contacts between students and faculty. Number 2, good practice develops reciprocity and cooperation among students. Number 3, good practice uses active learning techniques. And lastly, number 4, good practice gives prompt feedback. And now let's proceed to what is technological teaching? For some, it might mean using PowerPoint or student classroom response systems in lectures. Others may think of podcasting lectures. And still others may think of specific disciplinary applications, such as designing web-based, interactive learning modules, and simulation to teach skills and concepts. Why we need technology? We need technology because technology ushers in fundamental structural changes that can be integral to achieving significant improvements in productivity. It's also used to support both teaching and learning. And next is technology infuses. Technology infuses classrooms with digital learning tools such as computers and handheld devices. Expand course offerings, experiences, and learning materials. And now let's move on. Next is blended learning. So, blended learning opportunities incorporate both face-to-face and learning opportunities. The degree to which online learning takes place and the way it is integrated into the curriculum can vary across schools. And now let's move on to strategy of blending. The strategy of blending online learning with school-based instruction is often utilized to accommodate students' diverse learning styles and to enable them to work before or after school in ways that are not possible with full-time conventional classroom instruction. And now let's move on to instructional technology. Instructional technology, or IT, has become an important part of teaching and learning within the classroom as well as working with fully online environments. Resources for educating and assisting faculty about the best practices for using technology has become crucial. And next is technology influences teaching. Using technology to enhance teaching and learning practices in the classroom is becoming a commonplace. Students constantly interact with technologies such as iPads, mobile phones, internet, and social networking tools outside the classroom, and have an expectation that these technologies will also support their learning in the classroom. And now let's move on to learner-centered teaching. Learner-centered teaching includes the learner in decisions about curriculum, instruction, and assessment, and also acknowledge, respects, and accommodates differences in background, abilities, styles, and experiences. And lastly, treats learners as co-creators in the teaching and learning process. And now let's move on to PowerPoint. If we make a PowerPoint, we need to be simple or simplify difficult material, and also use it as a supplement, not the entire presentation. And lastly, focus on learning, not on technology. And now let's go to more important PowerPoint tips. So here are the PowerPoint tips. Number 1. Humans see graphic first, then text. Number 2. Keep information in a logical flow. Number 3. 6 points or less per slide or page. Number 4. Use large type consistently or minimum into 24 point. And lastly, employ other media, board, overheads if possible. So let's now move on to technology integration. So here are some questions. Why integrate? How do students learn? How can teacher help students learn better? Integrating internet-based technology into teaching and learning. So in internet-based, there are internet and email. So in lessons or discussion in boards, there are video conference, whiteboards, and personal digital assistants or PDAs. So, how is technology used as a tool to enhance education? How is technology used as a tool to enhance education? It is used to communicate, collaborate, content engagement, and organization or management. And now let's proceed to technology integration. The goal of technology integration is to use technology seamlessly in the classroom so that the technology itself is invisible in support of learning, a standard base in curriculum. And also employing technology provides a variety of new ways to learn, and in the process fosters independent thinking, problem solving, and collaborative learning. Technology integration also provide implement, integrate, and infuse. In doing implement, integrate, and infuse, there are seamless technology. Participate in technology-based instruction, storyboard of lesson plan, scaffolding and templates, how-to step-by-step, and also infuse resources such as funding, software, equipment, people training, supplies, and students. And lastly, allow flexibility and rule shift. So here are top 10 integration tips. Start with a lesson you are very familiar with and have taught before. So number 1, focus on the learning objective. Number 2, make it interactive and fun. Number 3, problem-based activities will engage and make relevant for students. And number 4, do it yourself first. See one, do one, and teach one. Number 5, build relationships. Next, number 6, talk about copyright often. Number 7, know the standards, the information literacy standards. Number 8, revise teaching style to accommodate technology or adoption. Number 9, use peer observations and online video demonstration as often as possible to learn more. Number 10, lastly, tap in your students' creativity. So let's move on to integrating internet-based technology into teaching or learning. It increased number of teachers incorporating use education technology as regular part of their instructional techniques, and also increased satisfaction level of teachers with the level of support for using education technology. And lastly, increase opportunities for all adult learners to gain experience with computer technologies and develop technological skills. So now, there are 4 key areas in technological teaching. First, increase learner motivation. Second, Advanced topic mastered. Third, students acting as experts. And the last one, better outcomes on standardized tests. So this is the end of my topic. Thank you.